Learned very early that hard work is not optional, it's a way of life, right? Now, they both built very, very powerful careers. Rob owned multiple businesses, scaling all 30 plus companies while he turned his passion into purpose. Summer, also a very successful career, was a top performing medical device company for over a decade, by the way. And she took her offices to a more efficient, profit-producing entities totaling over $200 million a year in revenue. But here's the thing. They didn't just chase success, they chased significance, much like all of you, right? They decided to make this bold decision to stop trading their lives for a paycheck and start building a life on purpose. So together, they took a leap of faith, followed a proven path, and created freedom, impact, and legacy. Today, they're not just leaders, they're mentors, they're builders, and they're difference makers. They are proud parents to their daughter, Gabriella, and Rob's two sons, Bobby and Trey. They live every day focused on faith, family, and forward momentum. Their passion is people, their mission is empowerment, their message changes lives. Help me to welcome Rob and Summer Smollack.
Oh my God, this isn't big enough, guys. Good to see you all. Oh, Summer's not working. Well, being that she can't talk, right? It's silence right now. Guys, happy birthday to the most amazing person I have. And they gave her the clicker because I don't even see that. Oh, she's got it. Okay. Guys, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about my story and kind of how I got started here. And man, I don't know. Like what Francesca was just saying. I grew up in a really small community in Montana in the mountains. It was a mining community, 6,500 people. There was 57 bars in a town of 6,500 people. Wow. It was the highest alcoholism rate per capita in the United States. And I grew up, my mom was a single parent. There's days I didn't eat growing up. I had a little brother, and if you go out and eat with me, like some of our group would eat with us at night, I don't finish all my meal. I always save a little bit, and it's just kind of an OCD thing with me, because I would give it to my mom, and she'd put it in the refrigerator in case my little brother got hungry. And that's kind of how I grew up. And she met my dad, who adopted me and my brother when I was about 10 years old, and I promised myself I was going to figure out how to make money. Because I was going to give my family a life that I never had growing up. You guys, I got so dang good at it that I destroyed my family. After 19 years, I was divorced after 19 years of marriage. That same year I was divorced, my oldest son, DJ, died in my arms, and I hardly knew him. And I was paralyzed from the waist down for about 4 months. I got hit by a car in Sacramento, California, and I got 6 rods holding my spine together. That was me 14 years ago. About 5 years after that, I ran into a doctor in Montana that approached me. I had 11 companies at the time, 400 some employees in a TV show. Guys, I was making a lot of money, but I was dying inside. Nobody knew it. And this doctor, I was filming, it was an outdoor TV show, and I was filming, and this guy came up the river on a horse. And he came up to me, and he said, "Rob, I'd love for you to be my business partner." And my thought was, yeah, I would too. Like, I'm good at business, right? And I did know who he was when he approached me, but when he introduced himself, I knew who he was. Guys, I was in medicine for 10 years a long time ago. I hated it. Now, the doctors in here, much respect, it just wasn't for me. My income was capped. I only had so many hours in a day to see so many patients, and it really started to get to me. And I knew I was going to walk away from it. I got hired to run the medical department at the state prison in Montana. I was in a riot in 1991, and I watched 5 people get murdered right before my eyes. 2 years after that, I was working for the FBI in Portland, Oregon. While I was working for the FBI and undercover, I was still contracting myself out to hospitals and clinics and stuff in the area, because I was working 7 days a week because I was so afraid to be broke. I was so afraid to not be able to provide for my family. And at the age of 28, my life changed. I came home from Quantico to the FBI training center, and there was an eviction notice on my front door. I was just renting. There was an eviction notice. My wife had a lot of fun while I was gone. Didn't pay rent for 2 months. I backed my truck up. I put the kitchen table and chairs that her parents gave us for our wedding, which is the most expensive thing I own. I went down to a local pawn shop in Portland, Oregon, and I sold it, and I paid for the 2 months rent that she didn't pay for and a month ahead. And I said, I will take control of my finances. At that point, nobody will ever control my finances. So if I succeed in life, it's on me. But if I fail, it's on me also, and I can't point a finger and blame anybody else. So when his doctor said, Rob, I got something, I go, what is it? What do you got? I got a product on PubMed that might interest you. I pulled out my cell phone in front of him because I didn't want to be his business partner, and I was going to shoot him down, but I wanted to look for a legitimate reason. Some of you guys might run into that, right? When you're sharing this with people, I own it. Like, I am so confident in what I do, and a lot of people say, Rob, that's kind of cocky. But if you failed as many times as I have in life, you develop some confidence, right? I just never quit. I'm like a pit bull. And so when he said that, I was looking for reason to tell him no, because I knew who he is. His practice was in the top 1% in the United States. I knew who he was. I didn't personally know him, but I was like, I'm going to make sure if I'm going to tell this guy no, it's going to be a legitimate reason. I don't want to look like a moron, right? Because he knew my background in business. And when I pulled up PubMed and 16 studies came up, I was like, oh, there's something here. And then I did the finance. I said, give me your tick. I'm going to research your company's financials. I want to see if you're global, because if you're not a global company, I'm not interested. I want to see what kind of debt you're carrying. You know, I just wanted simple business things that I would look at. And any business guys I was going to buy, invest in, or take over, because I've done all three, there's simple little things that I look at. And this thing had to fill at least most of those boxes. And it did. It filled more than what I thought. My thought was, I'm going to get in, I'm going to make about $2,000 a month, I'm going to put it in a bank account for my other two sons that were college athletes at the time, and I'll just let them use it and get through school. And then I met her. That's when it changed.
Oh my gosh, you guys! I'm in the room of the next level of leadership right here. The next ones that are just ready for their breakthrough. Am I right or am I right? I'm so excited for all you guys. But what they did is they put 2 squares up here, and I'm going to die. So we're going to get down here and get down and dirty. Are you all right with that? Yeah. Because I can't stand there. You can't put baby in a corner. But what I'm going to tell you is this. Falling into the system the majority of us have fallen into does not serve us any longer. I've been working either 3-4 jobs at a time. There's still too much month at the end of the money, not enough hours in the day, nor enough days in the week to go anywhere financially. I was chasing the dollar like a mamma jamma. You guys know what a mamma jamma is? Well, we're going to chase that dollar like a mamma jamma, and I couldn't catch it. I was working so hard just to try to put food on the table and roof over my head starting at 12 years old. But I came across a medical device rep position. Somebody believed in me enough to give me a shot. Are you doing that for other people? Are you believing them enough to give them a shot so they could change their life? And it did. It changed my life. So then I got burnout. Has anybody experienced burnout? Say aye. Aye. That burnout changed everything. I'm working 80, 90 hours a week, traveling 4 states. We're living in Montana at the time. And I was on my hands and knees, hoping, wishing, wanting, praying for something to come in my life. I'd been divorced, lost all my friends, had no children in my mid to late 30s, and my body was failing. I would wake up every morning with no purpose, no growth, no future, no hope, no plan. Can you relate to that? Say aye. Aye. And then I met the greatest man in the world. If you're single and you want to pick up on chicks, you stand by the bathroom. I met Rob, who was standing between me and the bathroom, and I had to pee. That was love at first sight. The greatest man in the world shared an ABC primetime report with me, but he didn't actually talk to me about it. He shared the primetime report and said, I found a way out. Did he say anything about products? No, I found a way out. This is our vehicle. This is our vehicle to make a bigger impact than you can ever imagine in your life. This is a movement built to serve the world. And why in the world are we just playing with it? There are people just like me, just like all of you guys, right now waiting for you to open up your mouth. They're on their hands and knees, hoping, wishing, wanting, praying for somebody to be an advocate for them. But on all aspects of their life. Does that make sense? On all aspects. Financially.
got a phone call. Yeah, look at that. You guys know Marcel Niederhauser? Maybe a little bit. We met Marcel. Marcel came to Montana to teach a training, and we didn't even know there was really anything out there. Like, our upline left the company, like, a month after we got involved. How do you guys know that president just left? They were our upline. They left. We stayed. But we had no idea. We could sign a lot of people up. Our group, like, if you look at the enrollment leadership boards every week, our group dominates it. We can get people in. We enroll a lot of consultants. And we did, but we didn't know what to do with them when we got them in. Like, we didn't have a brand in our lab. We didn't have anybody. And Marcel came to Montana, was teaching in LVA. And for 4 hours, if you guys ever attended him, he taught us what to do. And when he got done, he took his coat off and he went to the bathroom, the lobby bathroom. Summer followed him. Summer followed him to the bathroom, and she has no filter. I'm way better. She had no filter. And I can hear her all the way to the bathroom asking him these questions. What did I do? I stood by his coat because he knew he had to come back and get it. And when he walked in the room, he looked at Summer, he looked at me, he goes, "You're Bob and Summer, aren't you?" And I go, "Yeah." He goes, "You guys are doing this." I go, "Yeah, but we have no clue what the heck we're doing." He goes, "You guys enroll." I go, "We enroll a lot of people. We don't know what to do with it. We didn't understand that building depth concept, that going under and going under and going under." He goes, "Well, I just shot a tiger for 4 hours." And I go, "Yeah, but you don't know who I am. I've had many multi-million-dollar companies." Dude, I go, "You tell me exactly what you did to build that $100+ million business that you did that year. Tell me exactly what you did and don't play games with me." Like I said, "Don't bullshit me." I go, "If you ever lie to me, we're done." I go, "A little white lie, okay." Like, he goes around telling everybody he's better look at me. We know that's a lie. I go, "That's a lie." He goes, "Rob, for 4 hours I told you exactly what we did." I go, "That?" He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Get this in front of 15 people or more a month." I go, "What do you mean by that?" He goes, "Just share this information with 15 people or more a month." I'm a number. I go, "Why?" He goes, "Well, the years I've been doing this, like 100. He goes, I found that if I got in front of 15 people or more a month, something positive happened. The needle would move in some direction." I go, "I can do that." You stay in control of your business. I go, "What do you mean by that?" "Man, we stay in control of our business. Guys, we're 50, 60 levels deep in some of our legs. We know everybody. We know their birthdays. We know everything about them. And we're there for them. Always. We show up every day, all day. I sleep with my phone next to me." So he told us those principles, behaviors. They're going to put them up for you guys. 15 or more. We have never done 15. It's always been way more. There's been 2 times in this company. Now, we've got 2 top positions, 2 executive positions. We both have executive positions. And the 2 times that we made big jumps, one time we did over 300 and some presentations between the 2 of us, just that month. Now, we lost our voice. We kind of got a little sick, but man, you guys, it propelled our business big time. Attend all events like they're a priority. I say like it's your life depends on it. Wow. We were so busy. When we got involved in this. Guys, I still had contracts with my networks. I still had all my companies. Summer still had her job. We were so afraid that if we couldn't attend an event and our people didn't go, we would not grow. So we focus. This is our 2 main things: promotion and teaching leadership. Be the best egg promoters you can be. Get everybody you can to attend these events. There's times when we've gotten people that we literally got them to the event and they didn't even know what they were coming to. And they were 100% all signed up. If it was an LVA, if it was a convention, if it was a building depth, we've gotten people that had no idea even what they were going to and 100% signed up. Why? It's because of you. It was the community. Half the time they didn't even know what they were involved in or what they were even joining. But they signed up because of the community. And so we've never missed an event. Now, if Summer missed one event, is because our daughter was born, and 3 days later there was a convention, I think, in Anaheim. And our daughter was not thriving, or Indian, and so our daughter was not thriving, so they wouldn't let Summer, our daughter, travel. I didn't want to go. Like I said, I am not going. Someone's like, "Hey, we got a ton of people going." Like, we always do what we say we're going to do. I went to that convention. Like I said, I didn't remember which one it was. I attended it. I don't remember who was speaking. I don't remember what was said. But I was there for my group so they could see me. Right? I just wanted them to know that I got their back. So I've never missed one. It doesn't matter what it is. Always do what you say you're going to do. How many people, when Marcel said, always do what you say you're going to do. I go, I think that's why I've been successful. I always do what I say I'm going to do. He goes, oh, Rob, you're going to be surprised at how many people don't do what they say they're going to do. I can tell you this. I remember when we met Marcel. He invited us to a building down in Castle Rock, Colorado. We didn't even know what it was. He called us. It was Wednesday night. He goes, you guys need to be in Castle Rock by 9 in the morning, Friday morning. Summer said, why? Marcel said, just show. We had just met him. He was testing us. He was seeing if we were really that serious. We had 19 people in our group. All of them came to Castle Rock with us. We didn't even know if we were supposed to bring anybody. I thought, well, if we get in trouble, we'll just figure that out when we get there. We walked into that room, and there was 19 chairs in the front row. Our 19 people took the front row. And he walked in, he goes, you guys are here? I go, yeah. And he goes, you bringing anybody? I go, yeah, right there. It was all 19. We were brand new. He goes, wow, you guys are going to do this. So we always do what we say we're going to do. And then promote you guys. You guys know who our group is. If you've been in this long enough, you know who our group is. They're wearing the shirts. Right? You've got to treat people like they matter. Like their voice is heard. Like there's somebody and they're special because they are. Like we've cried with them. We've laughed with them. We've done almost everything that we possibly could with our group because they're our family. And I know a lot of the top leaders in here feel the same way. Like there's so many times, like I just want to grab them and shake them because I know that they can do this. I honestly wish, because we work so hard, but we love what we do, that I could build this for everyone. I really truly wish that I could just go out and build all your businesses for you. But I know that's not possible. But we will do everything in our power possible to help when we can. The one thing that we really focus on is I help people make money. Because you talk about money a lot. It's everything, guys. It's right up there with oxygen. What's going on right now, people are starving. People are struggling. 85% of people are broke. I teach them how to make money. How many of you guys get somebody on an auto ship and they get off? How many times do they get back on? Very rarely. So we focus on helping people make money. And a lot of these top leaders, I wish there should be some classes for them because all we did is the money that we made here, we didn't need it to survive on. We were already doing pretty well. We took the money we made here and we reinvested it into other things that gave us returns on our investment, creating assets, not liabilities. When you have enough assets, man, you can compound that tenfold very quickly. Don't get in and think that you're just going to just build this business and live an amazing life just off of this income. I'm going to tell you, a lot of these top leaders, like I watch Brandon with his podcast. The guy understands money, he understands business. You guys got to start thinking that way. What if this went away tomorrow? Honestly, what if this went away tomorrow? Where would you be? A lot of people have to go back and get a job. I've never thought like that. I've always had plan A, B, C, D, E, and F. Right? At one time, I literally had 12 companies. When I got involved in this, I had 11. Hundreds of employees. I didn't think I was ever great at anything. I was so afraid of failure that I had so many businesses that if I just made enough here and enough here and enough here and enough here, that I could give my family a decent life. And what if I take this one and this one and this one? I still had a backup. Right? When we got involved in this, we burned the ships behind us. Because when that little gal, because I looked at Marcel and I said, we'll do this. I go, don't ever lie, because that beautiful little blonde over there, she wants to have a baby. And I was 51 at that. I'm over 60, you guys. I was 51 at that time. And I was like, my youngest son was 22. I'm like, oh, baby. I was hoping she was going to say she wanted a car or a house. Because it was her birthday. Like yesterday was her birthday. And I remember on her birthday, she said, I asked her, what do you want for your birthday? I was honestly hoping a car or something. So materialistic. Like, get that. I'd love to have a baby. Less than 1% chance we will have a child. And our little girl was born. And I made a deal with her. I said, if we're blessed to have a child, you are going to retire and I'll sell my companies and let's raise that baby together. Our little daughter's been all over the world. Mexico 8 or 9 times. 42 states. She's going to be in 44 because she's acting now. She's in movies. And so we've got her. Guys, this company If you learn how to network the right way, there are so many opportunities that will come your way. And when you focus on those dreams and goals, crap won't hit you. You put your head down and you plow through it. You just keep going. You don't quit. You fight like your life depends on it, because it does. Right, guys? Is that combined?
Yeah, all right.
Okay, can I still go, or is that So I've only been talking for 9 minutes. Oh, okay.
When you don't have a clock or a timer, you guys, we just get going. Thanks, babe. That was awesome. I love you. All right. Who's enrolled somebody here? Right? I'm in the right room. You're not going to get to where you're at by not enrolling people. Am I right or am I right? You are automatically, you've just been put in the category of being a leader. You have to lead your team, no matter how scary it is. But if we can put you in an environment where we can empower you, develop your leadership skills along the way, that's where the magic starts to happen. You guys, Rob and I cannot change the world on our own. We can't. There's these systems in place right now, like you gotta dream bigger, faster. This whole little hole they have, I'm gonna go, they need protein. Do I need to do that again? No, these are systems that people, this is about people. This is about their lives. This is about what they're going to be doing tomorrow and the next day and generations to come. Not just what they're going to do right there at this moment so they can reduce their oxidative stress by 40% in 30 days. So we're going to go change the world of products. But a lot of people aren't even going to see that. And I want to know who you know. Do you want to have addition in your business? This is the leader. This is, am I right? The next level leadership. Can we have this conversation? If you want addition, find customers. If you want multiplication, we find voices. I'm a voice for you until you find your own. That's how you get the multiplication. But here's the reality. Industry standards. We learned all this. We have been doing this for almost 10 years. We have not diverted from this. Hey, Julie. I know. I'm sorry. Now she looked at me like she's going to kill me. Julie is one of the most, she has been with us since the beginning. Have we changed the message in almost 10 years? No. Oh, is it fancy? No. Is this fancy? Francesca has her clicker. We have one slide. Besides pictures, and I forgot about the picture slide. Well, some are already a slideshow. No, you don't. You don't, because talk from your heart. What happened? Those slideshows are about the people already involved in the business, not the brand new person. Who is the most important person in the room? The brand new person learning about this for the very first time. That is the most important person in the room. We've got to help support them, but let the system build your business. The reality is, leaders are found. I am not looking for leaders, looking for leaders. I could be looking my entire life, but we can develop them, right, babe? We can develop them. But we find those people that want to do what we're doing right now, on average, 5 levels below. Candy, Kreslak, stand up. They don't know that this is happening. Look at Candy. Isn't this so amazing? Isn't she gorgeous? Candy Kreslak, executive consultant. She is 6 levels below us. We would have never found her. We were there for her every step of the way. I told her, I said, grab a hold of us and never let us go. And she didn't. And she's executive, and she is confident, and she's beautiful, and she shines, and she's such a beautiful voice and a gift to people. We would have never found her unless we follow this. But if you're going to build a legacy for your family, you need to be there for your team. You need to be there. I don't want to listen to a leader. Are you ready? I don't want to listen to a leader. I want to watch one. I want to watch one. I'm gonna show you. This is exactly what we did. Okay, you guys ready? Because it's gonna get good. I want to introduce you to my friend Barbara. Barbara owns her own business as a massage therapist in Helena, Montana. She's changed my life. She is 8 levels below us, but I need Barbara. So let's pretend. We're gonna play a little game of pretend. Are you guys ready? Okay. I meet Barbara for my very first time, okay? And she's beautiful and amazing. And I'm gonna say something to her along the lines of, Barbara, I respect you. I really do. Thank you for everything that you're doing. But I've just got something that I would love to share with you. I'd love to get your opinion about it. Can we connect later on today? Let's say 5 o'clock. Does that work? Was that simple? I came across something that blew me away. I'd love for you to take a look at it, right? But we gotta get together. There's so many different invites. Keep it simple. If you're talking more than 70 seconds, you might as well share the entire story. But I do not approach people with product. I do not approach people with a business. I approach people on what's your plan, what's going to change in your life, because it's not about me, it's about them. What can I do to help serve them? We have a solution for any problem that anybody has. Do you agree? Any problem. So let's find out what the problem is. You guys, I had 17 people on my phone. Did you make fun of me when I first started? Because I went through a divorce, lesson number 5,826 in my life, when you just don't go delete everybody out of your phone and then decide to join a network marketing company. That didn't work out very good. I learned from my mistakes. Well, no, don't, but maybe. But so I had to learn how to approach people, because once you get through your names list, then what are you gonna do? You gotta go make more friends. Keep it simple. I don't say anything about the company or products, just that I've got a plan. What's your problem? I got a plan. Okay? So Barbara gets involved. So she's a personal of mine in this example, right? And I'm saying, Barbara, I bet there's a couple of people that you know right now. Oh, hold on, because I told Barbara why I'm doing this about the company, how you get paid. I sat down with Barbara at 5 o'clock. I always do what I say I'm going to do. I wrote it in my calendar. Sorry, the squirrel moment there. But I write it in my paper calendar. So I can keep track of this. I'm working 80, 90 hours a week, and I'm traveling 4 states, and I'm burnt out drinking 10 to 15 cups of coffee just to get myself out of bed in the morning. So I gotta have this because I'm a hot mess. You guys, this is not easy. It is messy. But the key to this and the secret is staying consistent. You gotta do this an hour a day, every day. Every day, no matter when, if you don't want to do it at all. So I tell Barbara why I'm doing this, about the company, how you get paid. I give her choices and options, and I let her choose. How does she want to receive the products? As a customer or to build a business? I don't have that many customers. I'm not a good customer gatherer. Because people are so jacked up about changing their life, right? That they don't, but I get customers by default. Our organization is like, I don't know, 85% customers. 80% customers, I think I should 78. Customers, we have a big customer bucket, right? We have a big customer bucket because we get customers by default, but I want to know who they know, because if I didn't, I would have never met a Candy Kreslak, and she's impacted thousands of people in her organization, and I can't do that on my own. Does that make sense? I got to empower her. There's meetings being done that we're not even a part of. Okay. Miss Barbara, so she gets involved. Like, who do you know? I bet there's a couple people that you're thinking about right now. Am I going to the back office and doing some hour-long dissertation on how to log in, and here's how you do this, and I don't even know how to use the back office half the time. When they changed the back office, you know what I did? I found people that were better than me, and I surrounded them, and I called Candy. Well, she's better than me in a lot of things, so I go, how did you figure that out? I can't even figure out where my phone is half the time. You guys see, keep this simple. We don't have to be perfect and flashy, and like my little girl has locked me outside in the backyard when it was 120 degrees and Rob was gone doing a meeting. I wasn't called police because I couldn't get back inside. While we're doing a meeting. Chickens are coming out of the coop because my dog is taking the chickens. Why are we overcomplicating this? You live your life and you fit this in. She's thinking about a couple of people. I go, let's reach out to them right now. Let's reach out to them right now. The most excited that a brand new person is going to be is right when they enroll. Right now. Let's reach out to them. All that other stuff is going to come. All of that other stuff's gonna come. I wanna see her have success. So Barbara says, oh my gosh, I know somebody really amazing. Her name is Marion. So then Marion, she reaches out to Marion and says, Marion, I'm really excited right now. You're not even gonna believe this. This blew me away, but you gotta hear it the same way I did. Let's get together at 6 o'clock tonight. All right, so here's my friend Marion. Do you need to stand on the, no, I'm just, you guys want to stand? Oh my God. Okay. So then, here's Marion. Barbara invites her. You know more. This is scary, you guys. The first time I started doing this, I was terrified. What happens if I fail? What happens if I say the wrong thing? I say the wrong thing all the time. Just give yourself some grace. What happens if this happens? What happens if it works? She's only been through all 5 minutes. I'm not gonna go fly. Well, that doesn't work. So then what? She's like, I'm ready to fly. Oh yeah, she's flying, my friends. This girl is on fire. All right, so then Marion, so now Barbara's on the phone, or we're doing Zoom because we all live in different locations. I can't get to these people. I can get to anybody around the world on Zoom, but face-to-face, kneecap to kneecap is where it's at, my friends. So I want to look at people, so I'm looking at Marion, and I'm going to I take it over. Marion, this is why I'm doing this, about the company, how you get paid. I give her choices and options and let me choose, and she's like, boom, I'm in. If she's not in, I'm the one who does the meeting, I do the follow-up, and I ask if she's ready to go. And I plug them in to the system that does not change. This is work, it's not just, you can't just, it's not wish. Anything worthwhile is going to be uphill. Okay? So Marion says, I'm in. Sweet. All right, Marion, I know that there's a couple of people that you've been thinking about. Let's reach out to them. This is what I want you to say. I don't go scripts. I just give you an idea. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Candy's first invite was, I'm scared to death. Will you do me a favor and talk to my friend Summer for 30 minutes? Oh, who I just met 5 minutes ago, and then Candy almost passed out. Okay? Like, that was her invite. You be you. Don't be me. Don't be Rob. Don't be what. You be you. Does that make sense? So then, I go, Marion, who do you know? Okay, reach out to somebody and just say, I'm really super excited. You got to hear this the same way I did, so they know somebody else is going to be on the phone. We got it. Let's meet for coffee tomorrow morning. And then, here comes Angie. So now, I have Barbara. I'm looking for the ones who want to do what I'm doing right now. So while Barbara's still inviting, I am doing the meetings with Marion, who now introduced me to Angie. Like, these women are not only smoking hot, but they're really incredible. Strangers become friends and friends become family. And I talk to Angie and I tell her, are you catching on what we're doing here? Why I'm doing this, about the company, how you get paid, why are we overcomplicating this? I do the same thing over and over and over again. While she's still new, now she's only been involved now for probably 15 minutes. Okay, maybe a little longer than that now, but she's still inviting to get with, but now I am building down in depth because that's where I'm gonna find my leadership. It's rare that your personal that you enroll will become your next leader. Rare. I'm playing the numbers. I don't treat people like a number. Because you know what? Corporate America treats you like a number. Why does corporate America why do you allow corporate America to put your ceiling on you? They're the ones dictating your worth. There is no ceiling here. The only ceiling that's here is the one you put on yourself and not anybody else. So we're going to lock arms together. We're going to go do this together. Angie, I tell her why I'm doing this, about the company, how you get paid. I give her choices and options and let her choose. She decides to build a business, but she wasn't ready immediately, so I put her into the system where we jumped on the first and third Tuesday calls of building depth so she could learn the principles and behaviors, and I set up a follow-up within 24 to 48 hour period because this is a multi-million-dollar business that is not built for you yet, and it's not necessarily about money, but it's about being there for people and they're worth it. You are enough. They are enough. They just don't know it yet. Somebody told us the other day, you guys can take ordinary people and believe in them and make them extraordinary. That's garbage. You know why? Because everybody is already extraordinary. They just don't know it. So here's Angie. She does this. Now they're still inviting. I plug her in the system. I'm the one doing the follow-up. Who's the leader? Me. Who's the leader of this room?
I am.
Are you guys ready to go do this and help support your team this way? So here she goes. She invites one more person. We've got Cindy. Cindy comes up here and sings. Here we go. First level, second level, third level, fourth level. Is it going to be Cindy? Is it going to be Barbara, Marion, Angie, Cindy? Who is it going to be? I don't know. It's going to be all of them. But some of them are ready to go right now. Am I ready to go? Yep. Yeah. I'm ready to go. Who's going to grab hold of me? And never let me go like this Candy Cresline. And we did 20 to 30 meetings in our first 10 days involved in the business. Together. I am here, and Rob is here for all 4 of these people and everybody in our organization. But when we develop that leadership, that's when the multiplication starts to occur. Does that make sense? This, you guys, is so simple to do. But it starts with you. Leaders lead by example. It doesn't matter what rank you are. This is how you build depth. You're working with your group together to find the leadership so you can go out and change the world.
Who's doing validations in here? You guys all validating? I mean, you need to be. It's powerful. Those meetings that were done for Candy the first couple of weeks she's involved in the business, you guys, how many? She's been involved a little over 6 years. How many meetings do you think we've personally done for Candy since? 0. Every meeting for about 2 weeks, did she know how to do it? She grabbed that baton from us. We didn't throw it at her. What that did is it gave us more time that we could be down building that depth. We've gotten about 9 or 10 deep in 48 hours in a leg before. Because doing what Summer just showed you, that validation is so important. And you guys are crossline. There's crossline in here. All these ladies up here are all crossline for the most part. And you don't even have to be a partner of ours in this company as far as underneath us. This is how powerful validation is, you guys. And I'm just going to really quickly, because some people in this room witnessed it Thursday night. You guys know Kevin and Amy POTUS? Unbelievable. Amazing couple. Not in our business. Kevin reached out to me and said, Rob, hey, we're doing a meeting. We've got about 20 people in a room. It's at a restaurant. Could you stop by? We were with some of our group taking them to dinner. Like, I'm going to help people as much as I can, you guys. I said, Kevin, I can, but I'll be a little late. Guys, I got there. I was a little late, but I walked into the room, and the first thing I saw was all this product stuff on this wall. And I am not a product person. And Kevin saw me, he's like, you're not here about product, you're going to hear about business. And we had a conversation with about 20 people in that room, and a bunch of them signed up. Some of them are here right now. They're not even in my downline. But I promise you, this is where edification works too, guys. And Kevin and Amy see me at a convention, and I got my new people with me. How do you think Kevin and Amy are going to talk to me when my new people are there? Right? They're going to edify me as much as I'm edifying them in front of their new people right now. You guys got to get smart at doing that. Learn how to work smart instead of hard. Guys, it is so easy to make money once you understand money, but most of you don't understand it. Still in this room, most of you still don't understand it. You've got to figure that out. Right? Because if you don't dig your well before you need it, stuff will come up. I mean, we had a health scare with Summer just in the last couple of days. We had one with me for the whole last year. But we dug our well. We don't worry about it, guys. If something happened to me and Summer today, our kids are just fine. For generations to come. As a parent, as a father, as a husband, I felt that was my duty. I thought, if I'm taken out of the equation, is my family okay? I heard heard from a billionaire many years ago. He goes, Rob, when you learn how to serve the masses, you'll live with the classes. For you religious people in here, service to many leads to greatness. Who are you serving? Literally, who are you serving? Well, I got a job, I'm paying my bills. That's awesome. But who are you serving? See, guys, when my son died, I held him when he took his last breath. Hit an aneurysm, person killed him instantly. He was sitting next to me. Can you imagine coming from a 10-year medical background, there was nothing I could do to save my son? I was devastated for so long. Still to this day, 14 years later, what could I have done? You guys, you need to start taking this seriously. You need to start taking this seriously. When we do Zooms, a lot of you guys have been on our Zooms, we're looking for the new people. We look for the new people. A lot of these, if I see you on the call and you're already in, I love you, great, you're there, but I want the person that you're sitting next to, I want to get to know them. When I do a validation, if Candy texts me, hey Rob, can you do a validation? Of course I'll jump on. I just want to be a friend. I just want her to make a friend. I don't go on to undercut anything that she said. She already knows what the heck she's doing. I just want to make a friend to show them another person that's there to deal and be there with them and for them. I might cover the financial a little bit more. That's it. And then I say, if there's anything Candy said or I said that interests you, you're ready to go right now. Are you ready to go right now? Like when I'm sitting and sharing this with somebody and I see them go like this a couple of times, like, you're ready right now, right? Like we don't have to give you a follow-up or all this. Like, you guys give me that? Well, I'm gonna do my research. You're a truck driver. What do you research? Like the product? Like you don't even know how to spell superoxide distributed. Use good. Right? Yeah. And so, guys, keep this simple. Grab onto your teams and run with them. Plug into these systems. Principles are never wrong. They're right 100% of the time. We don't plug our team into any of these outside sources, and you guys know, you see them on Facebook, buy our program and you can be rich. We don't do any of that crap, because 99% of those people have not built a network marketing business for many, 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 many years. I don't do any of it. You guys remember when Fraser Brooks spoke at our virtual? Remember when he was on our virtual? He did our virtual, during COVID, we had a virtual. When Fraser came in to talk, we shut the TV off and ate pizza with our 100-some people in Montana. I don't plug my people around. People that are not in this company are not doing this business. Now, if I saw Brandon on there, because I see Brandon, if I saw Brandon and Len on there and they were to talk, my people are in front of that. But somebody that's not even in this company, I don't plug my people into them. Like, oh, Rob, no, I don't. I don't plug my people into somebody that's not involved in this business. I don't care who they are. Own your business. I'm going to end it with this. What's the name of your company?
Like Vantage.
That's why you're still broke. It's not. It's your business. The name of our company is Genuine Investments. It's your business. It's not LifeVantage. Do you guys get that? You own your own business. It's yours. It's not LifeVantage's. Pay me my checks and send my product. That's all I want them to do. The trips are amazing, all of that, but it's your business.
We love you guys. You are worth it. You are enough. Just swallow your fear. Go grab a hold of your people. And if they're already doing their own thing, you go find 5 more. Just as Marcel would tell us to do every time. Go find 5 more. Build a legacy for your family, because it's your turn and your time. And 2026 is going to be the best year yet, you guys.